Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to be taking a look at silver as prices come back into a key area of resistance. Now, the last time we spoke about silver was when price was all the way back down at this 1825 handle, and we were talking about long opportunities around this area because of this monthly level of support down through here, and we were talking about seeing price rally up to this area. So we actually have seen that happen now. Prices rallied from those lows at the 18.25 handle, and we've pushed up towards the 21.75 lows, where you can see price has been in sort of a range for a large number of months. Over 14 months we were in a range bound market before price broke to the downside and headed towards previous structure points. Now, over the past sort of 4 months, price has been battling with this 81.25 and moving higher, basically due to, or the last sort of month or two we've pushed up because of that dollar weakness that we've seen in the market. So we've had a really nice push up due to that. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see that a little bit better. So what's price basically doing? Why are we looking at price? Well, not only is the US dollar at an area, or US dollar index at an area of support, but we have some data coming out tomorrow involving the US, and it could make the dollar either weaker or stronger. And if it makes it stronger, then the price of silver is at a really good place to look for opportunities to the downside, basically. And we can see here that price is trading within a bearish channel. We've got the highs of the channel, the low of the channel. Now we're back at the high of the channel again. We're back at these previous lows that price found support at before. So is support going to be turning resistance here, basically? And is that 21.75 going to act as resistance for another move back towards the 18.25 or even lower? We could see price break even lower if it does follow the path of this bearish channel. Now, on the flip side of that, we could see price obviously break to the upside, but let's go down to a weekly time frame and just look at points where price, if it did break to the upside, where could it go to? So let's imagine the Federal Reserve have been super dovish, or Federal Reserve Chairman Powell's been super dovish in his next speech coming up, and we see the dollar weaken significantly. Then I think if price trades above 21.75, the next outlook for silver is going to be the 24.50 handle. Above the 24.50, we've got the $26 handle. You can see which of these previous highs here, where price momentarily breached the bearish channel before coming back within it to trade to the downside again. So that's going to be the upside plan if we were to see a break above that 21.75 handle here for silver. Now, if we do see a more hawkish tone out of the Federal Reserve, then we could see price trade to the downside. And I've actually just mapped out this little pattern here on the daily time frame. You can see we've got this kind of pennant pattern forming after price has rallied into the resistance level. Now, quite often when we see these kind of patterns, we do technically say, well, if prices come from the lows to form this pattern, then we would expect a breakout to the upside. Now, if I was just to be curious and have a look at, what was that length of that? It was about 400 odd pips. The breakout of that would probably take me up to the $26 handle if it was to follow sort of a synchronized move there. However, if we do see that dollar strength, then the lows of this pattern are going to be quite important, because I think if we trade outside of the lows, close below this area here, then that to me would be a signal that we could potentially then push to the downside on some dollar strength. So I think the next meeting, on the next speech from the Federal Reserve Chairman, is going to be a very important one coming up. It can decide a lot of things for us. Is the dollar going to continue to be bearish, or is it going to start making its bullish move? I think if it starts to make that bullish move, like I said, we're going to see price back down towards the 18.25 handle for silver. If we see a dovish opportunity form from the Federal Reserve Chairman, then 24.50 could be the next spot for silver. But keep an eye on this level. We're in a crucial area of resistance. We've got huge confluence here. We've got consolidation on the daily, 21.75 previous lows, and the top of a bearish channel resistance. So big area to watch coming up into tomorrow's action. So hopefully that made sense. I hope you then mark these levels down on your charts, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more of our Forex trading content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.